I have to apologize right off the bat. When I was writing some of the order forms and those kind of things, I just was really doing it from the top of my head. And I do know that this is Mandala, not Mancala. Mancala is the game with the stone skipping, but if you look at all of my stuff, it says Mancala. Now, you guys all ordered that, but still, it's a little bit funny. But to do the mandala, one of the cool things is you have a baggie of tools. So you have about 2 or 3, or depending upon how many you ordered, some tools. Now these are reusable tools, so you're going to want to keep them to put them in a place that you can use them again, because this isn't only something that can be used only on the ornaments. But in there, you're going to find that you have ornaments, however many you ordered, but I also included some extras so that you can, in case something messes up and you don't like exactly the way it works, but you're able to go ahead and do a different one. Now, the great thing about this is all these wipe off easily, so it's important, if you want, to go ahead and have a wet paper towel or a baby wipe, whatever you might have in your house, because you're going to wipe off the tool right away. Now, one of the neat things about the mandala, you'll see some larger dots and then some smaller ones. This is one of those things that I learned this year during the pandemic. It was something that I ordered online because it looked sort of cool. I don't remember how it came up, but Amazon does do a great job of having some kits. They come in these nice little blue bags, and the kit that one of the kits is split up into all the pieces that you all have, the tools. So if you want to order more because you really get into it, you might want to do that. I'm going to show you on a blank piece of paper, or well, my notebook, how you can do it. So you want to practice this. So I'm going to use this tool. It has 2 different sized balls on the one on each end. And I'm going to take it, I'm going to dip it in the paint. The paint can be on a paper plate, it can be on anything, because you just need a little bit at a time. Basically, you go ahead and you dip it in, and then you start wherever it is, and then you want to make sure you have enough paint on the ball. And it shows up really good on darker colors, which is why we chose the black ornament. And as you go, each time you press down, it gets smaller, so it descends in size. All right, so let's try on one of the black ornaments, okay? So here you go. I decided that I'm going to use, remember, you could have something that looks like this, something that looks like this, or something really teeny tiny. I'm gonna start with one of the larger size balls for the middle. I'm gonna take my orange paint, make sure it's on there, and then I'm gonna go. So I'm gonna dot in the middle, then I keep going dot, 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 dot. So if you see, I did 5 times on the one piece of paint, and it goes off. It's sort of really cool about that. Okay, so then I'm gonna go up here and I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna go in the same spot because I really want them to sort of look a little bit alike. Okay, now, what I also can do then, after I make sure I wipe it off, because I want to make sure I save my tool and don't get it all dried up paint on it, I think I also want to do yellow, but maybe I didn't get it exactly the way I want. So I can take one of the very fine little teeny ones, dip it in, and fill in dots. And they can go up and down. They also descend, but because they're so small, it really doesn't show. So after I do my larger dots, I can go in and I can fill in with different colors or different, all throughout, whatever pattern I want. You also can look online for different mandala patterns. There are there. Or just go ahead and blob and have a good time with it, because it'll look pretty and it'll look like bright lights. But again, that's the mandala ornament. And the other piece is you'll also have a piece of jute or twine in there so that you can tie onto it and then hang it on your Christmas tree. But something fun, because you're going to be able to keep these tools, and then you'll be able to use them for other projects as well.